Yo, hello everybody. Welcome to the biannual monkey stream. Streaming here on my main channel. Almost drunk as a skunk, almost lube as a doob, almost meeb as a weeb. Here to hang out with all of you, talk to the chat, have some fun. Maybe one of my dumbass friends will join in through Discord. Who knows? Who cares? I'm using my Blue Yeti microphone, and if you don't know, this is the #1 microphone on Amazon because it's cheap and it's shitty. So from time to time, the microphone will just randomly turn itself off, which is no good. So if I randomly go quiet, it's because the mic turned itself off. But I'm just gonna, hang out with you guys, check out the chat, read a whole assortment of questions, or if you have like things you want me to give my thoughts on, or whatever the fuck, I don't care. This is a low quality shit posting hour right now. We got Punk Junk who says, say Mr. O is a fuckface. Well, there you go. There you go. Already did that one. I don't know who Mr. O is, but he does sound like a fuckface. I mean, my friend, whatever that guy's name is, wouldn't lie to me. There's 3 dislikes and no likes. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, there's a shit ton of dislikes. What did I do? I love the I love it on these streams when it's like a like and dislike ratio that's 1-to-1. If we can balance the likes and dislikes, I think we'll be successful. Go ahead and try to balance those out. It'd be or maybe even just go overboard and make it 90% dislikes. You promised Yu-Gi-Oh! When did I promise Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't remember promising Yu-Gi-Oh! Cancer Cell 101, thank you for throwing in $1. Everybody, while I'm here thinking about it, there is, first of all, in the description, some guy on Patreon, Asperger said he's streaming my stream. Some guy on Patreon said he wanted me to advertise his Discord. And there are 400 people watching right now. I imagine most of you use Discord. So the link in the description is like discord.me/Kolb. I want you all to go join that Discord. And that's it. He just said I have to tell people to join. Feel free to do or say whatever you want in there. Worry free. I don't give a single fuck. Howlers for 199 says, say Isaro Productions is a cunt. Sounds like we're just calling each other out in the chat. Wow, you guys really went overboard with the dislikes. 115 dislikes. I feel like this is a Psy video. But yeah, let me know if you join that Discord that the guy paid for. He paid me to advertise his Discord, so let's give him his money's worth. You know what I'm saying? Destiny says that you should post Bowser porn. I don't know about that. I would never advocate for anybody to post Bowser porn anywhere. Wyona wants to know, how wide can you open your mouth? About this wide. I guess you probably couldn't see that, but just imagine I opened my mouth as wide as I could. Why so many dislikes? Because I challenged them, Lemonades. I challenged them, and they're accepting the challenge. I don't think you'll ever find a channel that cares less about the comment section or about the like ratio. You got those people who, if they're getting too much hate, they'll turn off the fucking likes and they'll turn off the comments. Literally, I'll never do that ever, because I could not give less of a fuck. In fact, and longtime fans know this, I actually prefer the mean comments because they're funny. Like the nice comments are like, oh man, yeah, oh, I'm gonna suck your dick, monkey. Here's a little ego boost. I don't need that. I don't give a fuck about that. If you can leave funny, mean comments, I appreciate those 100% more than just like, LOL, that was a funny video. Be creative with your sick burns and with all the mean shit you say. And that's my preferred comment section. Zach says, thanks for watching my vid. I'll burn that pop soon. I don't remember that. What are you talking about? Toaster throws in $5 just for free. Thanks, buddy. That's pretty nice of you. Well, Howlers wants to know, can we raid someone, please? Yeah, there's a Discord link in the description of somebody who wants to get raided. So go ahead and raid that Discord in the description. Ash O says, when can I be on Is It Kino? You can't. It's strictly a E-Rich and Mumkey show with sometimes Asperger and once in a blue moon Asterios. Mumkey, when are you posting a new lore vid? Wants to know O'Neil Johnson. Actually, the next episode of Mumkey's Mailbag is going to continue the Jumkey mass shooting lore. And I'm hoping to have that up by the end of June because I'm going back to Iowa for a week in early July and I won't be able to make videos, although I might film a video with my grandma while I'm there. So expect the next update to the lore in the next 2 weeks, hopefully. Let's see. You're trying to be like an autistic Bill Burr on your podcast. I'm down with that. I think Bill Burr is a very talented man, and if I have to be the autistic version of Bill Burr, I'll take it. To be compared to Bill Burr at all is a fucking like Bill Burr might be the best living stand-up comedian. Is that too far to say? Would anybody agree with that? Back in like high school, I might have said Louis C.K., but I think Bill Burr is really the one who is the standout star of the modern day. Danknet posts a picture of a monkey getting shot with a gun. Thank you. That's my dream come true. My dream come true. This live stream brought to you by Rolling Rock beer. Some might not consider this to be beer because it's so watered down, but me, I just copy whatever the AVGN does. Can you read a Dr. Seuss story in Jumkey's voice? Yeah, I probably could. Well, I don't voice Jumkey. Jumkey does his own voice. So I guess I could ask Jumkey if he would like to do that. And maybe we'll post the video of it on my my second channel, Mumkey Jones too. A toaster throws in $1. Thank you, a toaster. Howlers wants to know, can you make a tasteful review on 13 Reasons Why? Actually, believe it or not, I reviewed 13 Reasons Why before anybody else, before the Netflix show was even announced. Because in my book, The Triflers, the school shooter main character, Mario, read the book 13 Reasons Why, and he hates it because it's a misrepresentation of suicidal teenage depression. And he has like a whole section in The Triflers where he shits on that book. So believe it or not, I was shitting on that piece of shit garbage book TV series before it was popular. I'm the 13 Reasons Why hater hipster. Mumkey Jones, go check out The Triflers. I got it no longer exists as a physical book because Lulu deleted all of my accounts, but you can still get it as an ebook. I'm probably going to put it back up as a physical book soon. Boyper Productions says, here's a little money for you. I wish I could give you more, but I'm pretty sure my dad would beat me if I more than he already does. You could probably fight your dad. I mean, how tough could he be if he raised you, right? You could just take the belt from him and beat him back. Mumkey, is there a rum better than Bacardi? Rodney Miller, I am not an expert on rum. I couldn't tell you. The only way I drink alcohol is if I mix it with a bunch of girly, fruity shit. So I wouldn't even be able to tell you what the different alcohols taste like. Because it just tastes like fucking girly, fruity shit to me. It's all the same to me. Mumkey, Elliot Rogers' sister is so hot. You're goddamn right she is, Roy Earl. The only way I would leave my current girlfriend is if Georgia Roger came up to me and said, you know what? I love the videos you made about my dad and my brother. I think you're so sexy in your monkey mask, and I really want to fuck you right now, and I am of age. And I'd say, okay, Georgia. Goodbye, sheepover. Georgia, have you seen Georgia Roger? I mean, she's pretty hot. And if I can become Peter Rogers' son-in-law, can you imagine how fucking pissed he would be? I'd be fucking chomping at the bit for that opportunity. You kidding me? Howler says, did that guy in your book get a broom in his ass? I don't remember a character in my book getting a broom up his ass, but I'll have to double check. I haven't read it in a while. I have not read that one in a while. Rip Stan Lee. Did Stan Lee finally die? I thought he was just doing some lawsuit this morning. Who's better, Casey Neistat or Philly D? I've never watched a Casey Neistat video. It might be shallow of me to say, but like, and this is weird coming from me because I'm also ugly. But I think he's like just such a hideous, malformed monster man that I don't even want to see what he has to say. So I guess I have to go with Philly D, because at least Philly D made one of my anime review videos his secret link of the day 2 years ago. So yeah, fuck Casey Neistat. I know nothing about him other than he's got a fucking weird frog face. Rip a boogie. I love that shit. No matter what stream it is, It could be on any random other guy's channel. Everybody in the comments is saying "Rip Boogie." Does he continuously die of a fucking heart attack? What's happening? Hey, has anybody checked out that Discord yet? I'm not even in it. I was just told to post it. I heard somebody say something about it. Rip Boogie. It's too bad. It's too bad the cholesterol finally caught up with him. Tragedy. Too many trans fats. It's too bad. Boogie was such an epic gamer. Yeah, gone too soon. Gone. If only he would have stuck to that, stuck to his diet. Big boy Beepus says spell ICUP. ICUP. Hey, ICUP. Pretty colors. That's what we used to do in middle school. We'd say spell ICUP and then say pretty colors. And we were the coolest kids. Everybody wanted our autograph. We got so much fucking poontang with that joke. Man, we were swimming in pussy in middle school. You never seen so much middle school pussy unless you went to my house when I was in middle school. Delink says, shout out to my filthy Frank attempts, Delink. I have no idea what that means. Emery Reese says, I am subscribing to you on my brother's account because he's a cuck and I think he needs to take a big old red pill. Yeah, good. That'll be a pleasant surprise. Although I don't have any red pill videos coming out anytime soon. My next video is an hour-long documentary / review / retrospective of one of my longtime most viewed YouTube channels that I started watching when I was like 14. And it's probably my longest scripted video ever, other than maybe the Elliot Rodger documentary, but maybe it'll be longer than that because I'm putting in a lot of clips. So I hope he's interested in a super long documentary about a YouTube channel that he's never heard of. I'm expecting this video to get probably 15,000 views, but it's one of my passion projects. And sometimes you got to make a video that you're just really genuinely interested in making. And you can't really care that nobody's going to watch it. You know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Elliot Rodger is my spirit animal. Good one, James Edwards. I don't think he's much of an animal, but he definitely is now a spirit. Delink says, I sent you $25 on PayPal for your shooter movie. Thank you. That's very helpful. It'll probably go towards renting a classroom at a community college, although I have not yet convinced a college or a high school to let me use their facilities yet. And chances are Monkey Jones Stops the School Shooting will have to take place in a homeschool setting because I'm having a lot more trouble than you might think convincing an actual classroom to let me film my fucking school shooter meme movie in there. I had one teacher from like Ohio reach out to me and say, hey, you can drive 1,200 miles to Ohio to come do the movie here, but it has to be PG-13. And I'm like, that's just nothing but bad. I don't want to drive that far, and I also don't want to censor my own film to make it family friendly. This is going to be the memeiest, most R-rated piece of shit movie ever made. I can't have actual life lessons in this shit. Roy Earl throws in $5 Canadian. Probably useless. I don't know if there's any Canadian stores near me, but thank you anyway. What drink got you drunk? I've just been slowly drinking beer all day, and then I went out to Buffalo Wild Wings and got their zombie drink, whatever that is. So I've been drinking probably consistently for the last 5 hours because I've been working on videos. Mumkey, have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful and... Wow, that's rich. That's rich, one might say. Go ruin ABR's stream. Evidently, Asperger's stream is just streaming my stream, so that's fun. Come to my Catholic school, dead serious. I know the father there. I know the irony. Is it in North Carolina? Because if not, I'm not interested. I'm not traveling hundreds of miles for this movie. I've already got actors in my town, Raleigh, who have paid to be in the movie, and I can't expect them to travel too. That's bullshit. Mumkey, do you like the Gorillaz? I like their one famous song. I haven't really listened to the Gorillaz outside of that. but I'm sure I would enjoy it if I listened to it more. Can we get another video with your grandma? Yeah, I'm going back to my hometown in Iowa in about 2 weeks, and I'll probably convince grandma to film something. Everybody in the chat, let me know. I want to film another video of Mumkey's grandma reacts to. What should I have her react to? I was thinking maybe one of my videos. I was also thinking of showing her the Filthy Frank cake trilogy. But I want to hear your suggestions. What video should I film a reaction video with my grandma of? And if you don't know my grandma, you better be excited to get to know her because she's a very lovely lady. Very lovely. Lemonades wants to know, Mumkey, what happened to the 5 isms? It was the 10 isms. I was doing a series called the 10 isms, but episode 2 got taken down by YouTube, and I figured, fuck that. So then I turned it into Mumkey's Declassified Survival Guide. So now that series has become something else, and I think it's much better than it was going to be. I think the Survival Guide is a much more fun series. Like it's just it's built in. Like it's a straight satire parody of that Nick show, and it's just a lot more fun. Potato Man wants to know, what's your favorite video game? I always say the original Spyro the Dragon trilogy, and also Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 for all those games for PlayStation 1. But I think I've played them so much that I don't even like them anymore. So, but yeah, those are the ones that I played the most as a kid. Mumkey, is it okay to enjoy both your content and Digibros content? Yeah, I mean, of course. I think it's okay to enjoy as many things as you enjoy. More power to you. Pubhorn for $2 says Big Borat. What is going on in the Discord? Somebody fill me in, because I don't know how many of you joined yet, but it's probably ruined. Alexis Perez. Ooh, I didn't know we had any girls in the audience. Hello. For $5 says Monkey Jones for office in 2024. Will I be old enough then? I'm 22 now, so I reckon not. I guess I could be a House representative or something, I think. But how old do you have to be president? Is that 35 or 45? I don't remember. It's probably 35. Proper Root for $2. Whatever happened to Robot Jones? I'm not familiar with a Robot Jones. That must be some lore that even is too deep for me. Hangman says, if I fund the next wheel, can I participate? No. I mean, you can have a cameo in the video, but we're not going to invite you over to Rusty Cage's house. So no. I'm too curious. I'm gonna go click on this Discord because I want to see the fucking chaos that is ensuing. I want to see what's going on in here. Discord.me/KULB. Oh my god, there's fucking 3,100 members? That can't be just from me. Huh. This is a weird Discord. You have to check your DMs or something? Fuck this Discord. Don't join this Discord. It sucks. What the fuck's going on? It's not what I assumed it would be. Mumkey, do you support Trump? I voted for him. Does that count as supporting? I mean, I'm hoping that maybe we get better candidates in the next election. But if not, I'll vote for Trump again. Why not? I think it's been pretty funny so far. I vote based on who's going to be funnier. I don't really care about politics that much. I just vote for what's funniest. So there's not much. Oh, did the mic die? Is the mic dead or what? No, it says that I'm still going. What are you guys going on about? Is everybody shitting on me or what? It says that my mic's okay. Some people. Oh no, I can hear me. They're fucking trolling me. God damn you. Some people can hear me, some people can't. Whatever. You guys got me. It's a good one. Yeah, that Discord is really weird. There's like 3,200 people. God damn it. Every single person is saying that the mic's off. Oh, I know what's going on. It's from fucking Asperger's stream. He must have said on his stream to say that Mumkey's mic is dead. Monkey's and my wife who says, you and my boyfriend should make a suicide pact. Sure, yeah, we should just do like a huge Monkey fan base suicide pact. I think that'd be fine. God damn you fucking... Everybody's saying that my mic's dead. Burger, you killed the chat. How could you? How's the grandfather clock? That's an old meme. I used to film these, or I used to record these at my grandma's house like 2.5 years ago, and her grandfather clock would start chiming every 15 minutes. What's going to suck is when my mic actually dies, I'm just going to ignore the chat, and I'll have no idea. Hey, Mumkey, I thinking about killing myself, no joke. Well, that's for you to figure out, my dude. I don't know if anybody here can help you. Build the wall, deport grease balls. Do they have to be greasy? I thought they just had to be illegal. Your face is so disproportionate, it made God laugh and you don't believe in him. That's why I don't believe in God. Would you believe in God if he made you a manlet with an ugly face? I don't think so. I think I'm perfectly justified. What's your favorite movie? Back to the Future. Flawless film. Perfect in every way. You can't even think of one negative thing. Zach for $2.79 Canadian dollars says, I have 22 subs. I will suicide if I get 23. I guess somebody go fulfill his destiny. A toaster says, would you want to do an anime podcast about what it was like for me growing up in a wacky cult? Not particularly. I don't know how that's an anime podcast. And I'm so busy filming other podcasts all the time anyway that I would not be interested in that. Big Red Eye says, what's the worst anime you've seen? The worst anime I've seen? They're all really good. I mean, like, Boku no Pico's great. Sword Art Online was really good. I can't even think of a bad anime. I mean, if you watch my anime reviews, I never really had anything negative to say. Maybe like That's So Raven is probably not the best anime. Like they even cheaped out on the animation. It doesn't even look like a cartoon. Erasmo Rodriguez for $5 says, I have lines for you that I want to do an animation for, but the super chat won't send it. I will send you the script via Twitter under the same name. Okay, if you say so. If you insist. You should do a signed Monkey mask giveaway. I only have the one mask, and if I lose it, then I'm fucked because I don't know how to buy another identical mask. Delink says, I have 1,000 subs and my outro is Kill Yourself. Is that going to get me banned in the future? I love Boku no Pico, by the way. What, your outro is the Filthy Frank song Kill Yourself? I don't think that would get you banned. I think you're allowed to say kill yourself in a video. I mean, these days you'll probably get banned for anything. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised by anything. YouTube is fucking up constantly all the time. Mumkey, can we talk about gay Yif? Yeah, go for it. Talk about whatever you want. That Discord is busted. Yeah, no shit. They told me to invite thousands of people in there. I imagine they shut that shit down immediately. They got what they asked for. He got what he paid for, you could say. The mic is like Boogie dead. Thoughts on Jack's films? I think I watched a couple of his videos when he was doing those emoji movie things, but I don't really have any thoughts about him at all. I don't really watch very many YouTubers. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to? Women's basketball. Maybe it would actually be watchable then. Antoine Kudo says, Mumkey, have you seen those Psycho Dad vids on YouTube? No, I have not seen Psycho Dad. What is Psycho Dad? You have to fill me in. I'll have to get Philip DeFranco to fill me in. You know what I'm saying? The whole chat is filled with 168. This is what happens when I try to do a counter stream against Asperger's stream. He gets his entire stream to come into my chat and post whatever he says. You know what I should do is I should start streaming his stream. So then he's streaming my stream of me streaming his stream. Delink for $2 says, no, the Kanye West song, Kill Yourself. It's Buddhist for me, though. I've never listened to a Kanye West song on purpose. I think the only one I know is the Stronger, Faster, whatever the fuck that song is. I haven't listened to his new albums or anything, so I'm not familiar with it. Rip Boogie. It's too bad about Boogie, man. He had such a bright future ahead of him. He was finally losing the weight. He was getting. He was going to be on keto. He was going to ask me, "Is it keto?" Have you seen MXC? That show was Kino. What's MXC? I'm not familiar with that either. I want to guess and say it's Mysterious Girlfriend X, but that's not correct at all. What's MXC? Fill me in. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing? Posting in my chat. You all look like idiots to me. I am a god looking down upon the ants and laughing at you as I smite you all. Mumkey, would you go on the official podcast? I guess so. I've never listened to it, and I know he would never let me on, but I would go on it if I was invited. I guess if you guys want to go attack somebody in mass, go tweet at the official podcast saying get Mumkey Jones on. I'm sure that's probably the best way to get invited as a guest, is to have hundreds of people go attack somebody on Twitter saying get Mumkey on your show. And now it's full of ghosts. They're counter trolling Asperger. Dog Fredify says, "Can you give me your best? My name Jeff." Okay, here we go. My name Jeff. My name Jeff. There you go. You guys want to hear the worst Borat impression ever made? My wife. That's my Borat impression. You should try to get on the Joe Rogan podcast. Back in the day, me and my grandma's favorite show was Fear Factor, so I'd actually like to talk to Joe Rogan about his years doing that show. I don't know what he would have to ask me, but I would definitely interview him. The ghosts are dead boogies. These ghosts are much too slim to fit that criteria. You've been spooked. Have you ever played Stalker? No, I've never heard of Stalker. Please end my suffering. I want to leave this life. You can't expect me to do it. You're going to have to go do that yourself. There's lots of methods. I used to have a video called Top 10 Most Lethal Suicide Methods. You'll have to go find that video and figure it out. Hanabi says, most extreme elimination challenge, gag dub of Takeshi's Castle, aired on Spike TV back in like 2006. No, I've never heard of that. I've never watched that show. Sounds like it'd be pretty extreme. Takeshi's Castle, is that like is that the same Takeshi from Takeshi's Challenge, that video game that JonTron did a video about back when he made videos? Big Red Eye says, play SCP Secret Labs. It's a great game. Is it on Steam? Maybe I'll check it out. I don't really play video games that often at all, so I don't know. Will there be another Monkeys Film Festival? I'm glad you asked, Quebec Films. Yes, there will be. In fact, we're announcing it next month. About exactly 1 month from today, I'm announcing the next short film contest. We're going to do 2 of these a year from now on. One in the winter, one in the summer. So if you want to make a short film, start planning now. You're going to have about 2 weeks at the end of July. Gather up all your friends, gather up your crew, and it'll be a good time. I'll announce the rules the day before the contest starts or whatever. So yeah, look forward to that. I really enjoy doing these amateur film contests because there's nothing I love more than amateur film. Korambi for $10 says, Mumkey, do you ever think that people with depression are less mentally ill and more just realize negative traits about themselves? Sometimes I really do think I am a terrible person. Boy, that's a heavy question, isn't it? I think that most people have enough traits that they could recognize in themselves to really get a lot of self-loathing. I think anybody is capable of being just that down on themselves. And depressed people are they're more inclined to think about the negative aspects to themselves and to not have the confidence and to just really want to shit all over themselves. It could be that you're just so realistic about yourself and how shitty you are that's what's happening. But it does just sound like another attribute of depression, where you're too hard on yourself, because all the things that you think are shitty about yourself, I bet nobody else even really notices or cares about. It's like how you'll remember something really cringy that you did in high school, and like you'll like stay awake at night for hours thinking about how embarrassing it was. But then nobody else even remembers that it happened because it only matters to you. Big Red Eye says, play SCP Secret Labs. Okay, I'll fucking play it. Just show me how to find it. I need to know how to get it. Queck says, Mumkey, what do you think of Shadman? Shadman, somebody sent me a shirt that had one of his drawings on it, and I didn't know because I did not know who Shadman was at the time. And I wore the shirt in a Monkey's Mailbag video. And then he tweeted a picture of me wearing the shirt with his drawing on it. So just because of that alone, I like Shadman. I don't look at his fucking porn, but I like him. Meme T says, please give us an update on your Lulu lawsuit. There is no Lulu lawsuit. There is no lawsuit whatsoever. In fact, Lulu sent me the money I earned on my book, and that's the end of it. I got the money. I'm not gonna sue Lulu or anything. It's fine. It all worked out. That's what I'll say. It all worked out. People are some Sheepover's cheating. Oh no, everybody's cheating on me, or Sheepover's cheating on me with Asperger's stream. I thought you were taking a break until 2021. Yeah, I got over it. I got over that real quick. Oh, the game is free on Steam, says Big Red Eyes. Okay, I guess after this stream I'll have to go check it out. Sheepover's on Asperger's stream. I believe it. She told me she was downstairs talking to her friend. I guess it turns out that friend is Asperger's cock. Tragic. What a tragic turn of events. Does Sheep have social media? Yeah, at Sheepover on Twitter. Very, very popular Twitter account. When's the next anime review? No idea. I don't have any planned. I have like the next 6 months worth of videos planned, and none of them are anime reviews. So I'm sorry. I don't have any good ideas for another anime review right now. Mumkey, if I make a Lego video, would it count for the film contest? Yeah, you can do a Lego video. You can make it in any format you want. It could even be a fucking PowerPoint presentation. It doesn't matter. It just has to be, good. Roy Earl throws in 10 Canadian dollars. Probably worth about $1.68 over here. Who knows? Mumkey, would you want to do a podcast about what it was like growing up in a wacky cult? Didn't I already answer this, Toaster? Pretty sure I already answered this. And the answer was, I don't have time for that. I'm sure you can do your own podcast and I'll probably listen to it. Can it be a Minecraft video? Yeah, you can make the short film in any way that you want. I'm just going to choose the 10 best ones regardless of format. Do you live in Raleigh? Yes, I currently do live in Raleigh, North Carolina. How will you conclude the Monkey Jones cinematic universe? I don't know. It probably won't conclude. I'll probably kill myself before it actually reaches an endpoint. But I'll make sure that the suicide makes sense within the story. So then you can actually pretend that it counts. When is Mumkashi Chronicles Season 2? We'll probably start working on that once Asperger actually moves here. Because then we won't have to stress out and do the whole season in like 1 week. We'll just we'll work on it when he lives here, and we can just take our time and have fun with it. How thick is Asperger, and would you tap that? Yeah, I'd probably tap Asperger. He's a thick boy in more ways than one. Red Eye says, Mad Eye SCP review. You're obsessed with this fucking game, dude. It better be the best game ever made with all this attention you're trying to give it. Video on the Maddox LOL suit. I was gonna make a video about that actually, and Dick Masterson said that he would be in my my video about it. But then the procrastinators put up like a 3-hour lecture about the whole thing. And it was so good that there's like not even any reason for me to make my own video on it. I would just direct people to go watch the procrastinators video about the LOL suit. There's nothing more I can add. They really covered the whole thing. Bob for $2 says, make an Elliot survival guide. I'm pretty sure I already did. I mean, I've made so many videos on Elliot Rodger. You can just watch any of them and you'll know how to survive. All you have to do is stay home, unless he's your roommate, in which case, get the fuck away from home. With Filthy Frank absent from YouTube, what content creator do you think will next rise up to his ranks? Also, are you maintaining the health of your prostate? I'm not currently watching any YouTubers who are doing things in a similar vein to Filthy Frank, so I have no idea. I have no idea. Filthy Frank was just such a unique thing. I don't think anybody can truly fill in that void completely. And it's too bad that he refuses to make one more video, like saying goodbye. It's really disappointing. If you had a tiny Hitler in your shirt pocket, would you torture him? No, he's not doing anything wrong. He's a little tiny man who lives in my pocket. He probably wouldn't even speak my language. There's no use in torturing him. It's not like I'm trying to get information. I'd probably be friends with him. He's a fucking pocket-sized Hitler. The Ascending Apothecon says your chakra is too small for Sheepover. That's true. Yeah, I've heard that complaint before. Zabi Vaca wants to know what's for dinner. Oh, is that the king? I wonder what's for dinner. I had Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner. What'd you guys have? Love your videos, Mumkey. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Carm Scotch. But I was very specific. I only want mean comments. No more of this nice shit. It means nothing. It means nothing to me. If I want somebody to be nice to me, I'll go to my grandma's house. I want to get fucking roasted. Zach says, for real, I want to say thanks for inspiring me and making great vids. What did I just say? When I'm done nursing school, ooh, we got a sexy male nurse going on. I'll be a Patreon, but for now, this is all I can do. Hey, that's fine by me. Lots of Canadians in here today. How do you like that? All the Canadians are up and about, donating their money, having a good time. Do you want a shitty Warcraft 3 clone? If so, what's your P.O. box? My P.O. box, watch my latest video. I have my P.O. box in the description. I don't know it off the top of my head. I always have to find it and copy and paste it when I advertise it. But I'll take whatever you want to send to my P.O. box. I can't guarantee that I'll actually use it. Mumkey, I ain't even joking. You're my favorite dude on this website. Thank you, Hanabi. I'm glad somebody on this website is making good content, at least in your eyes. I'm not sure that I would watch my video. James Russell says you're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Well, how about this, fucker? I beat Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty handedly. And he's a professional Yu-Gi-Oh! Connoisseur. If I can beat him, I can beat anybody. Rip Mumkey's mental stability. Yeah, that went out the window as soon as I graduated high school. What happened to the Young Sheldon podcast? I gave up. I thought that the show would be torturous and terrible, but it was actually decent, and there was no use every week coming on and saying, yeah, the episode is actually pretty funny. I got bored with it. And if I'm bored with it, the audience is going to be bored with it. Yo, when are you crossing over with the Angry Video Game Nerd? As soon as my wife fucks a black guy, I think I'll be allowed to join his show. Seth says, hey, Mumkey, this is my first time donating to anyone, so enjoy my hard-earned cash, you loser. Are you ever going to do another Omegle meetup? That's right, I forgot about that. We did a thing on Twitter where we all went to the Omegle thing and we all put in like the same keyword, and then everybody tried to find me and people were pretending to be me. And it was a fun night. I screenshotted some funny chats, posted them on Twitter. I don't remember if that was my old Twitter that got suspended or if it was on this current one. But I imagine we'll do that again. We could even do that right now. I'm going to pull up Omegle. Maybe I'm not going to chat with anybody, but if you idiots want to find each other, that'd be fine. Go to omegle.com, omegle.com. For interest, type in, just type in Mumkey Jones. And there you go. You guys can chat with each other in there instead of chatting here in this chat for some reason. If you had a death note, who would you kill first? Good question. You would think, I don't know. You would want to kill somebody who, one, deserved it, and two, would cause the most chaos. I'd probably just go straight for, like, Vladimir Putin. Not that I have anything against him personally, although I assume he's doing a bunch of no-good bullshit, but who knows for sure. But I think that would cause the most chaos in the world if he suddenly dropped dead, especially when he's, like, president dictator for life over there. It's like, oh, what is Russia going to do with this new power void that needs to be filled? They got a fucking vacuum. What will Trump say? Will it be funny? Probably. Who knows? Greg the Turner says, Charlie from the Office podcast said he would look into it. Oh, from the official podcast? You are a god amongst men. Oh, man, how many of you actually went and bothered him on Twitter? He said he'll look into it, so who knows what that means. But maybe I'll be on the official podcast, or maybe he just said that so you guys would fuck off. Jake Parker says, hey, bro, can you play through my Mumkashi game too? I sent it to you before and put a lot of time into it and feel like it's different enough from the last one you played to be worthwhile. Send it to me again because I don't remember how to find it. And I might look through it. Maybe me and Berger will play it when he moves up here. Well, once we have a long enough gap between the last one that we did. If you come to New Jersey someday, maybe see me, the Bigfoot of New Jersey. Sure. If you're the Bigfoot of New Jersey, I'm more of a Smallfoot myself. That's the best joke I had for that one. Can you go on the Pizza Party podcast? I've already been on it. Episode 95, I believe. Go check it out. It was a fun time. I made some transgender jokes to the transgender person on there, and I think it was well received. Who knows? Who knows what happened? Rip Nolan B from Pizza Party Podcast. Is he no longer on there? Because that'd be news to me. I don't actually listen to that show. I just gave you $5 for you to not read my shit. I didn't see it. Did you send $5? I don't see that anywhere. Yeah, I guess I didn't see it. Anyway, did you visit New Jersey before you moved there? What are you fucking talking about? I've never been to New Jersey. I've never moved to New Jersey. Nolan died? Nolan didn't die. He just messaged me yesterday on Discord. Karambi says, do you think pedophiles who haven't hurt anyone, unlike David Clegg, should be killed or should get help? What do you should do with them? A pedophile who has not done anything wrong and never will do anything wrong, I say fucking leave him alone. I mean, like, what? We're just gonna commit fucking thought crimes here now? If they haven't actually harmed a child and they're actually never going to harm a child, then fucking whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me unless they're like directly paying some guy to produce child porn, which I think would qualify as harming a child. But if it's just like somebody who knows they're a pedophile but they're not going to act on it, then I don't think they need to be punished. I mean, how would we even know? You know, I guess they could tell their therapist or something, but if they haven't committed like an actual crime or actual harm, why would we punish them for that? Hangman for $2 says, just felt like dropping another $2. Thank you, Hangman, my hero. For $5, we got Bob saying, I was there when Elliot did the shooting. No shit. Would you ever want to interview me about it? Not a joke. You probably don't believe me, but I really was. I mean, is there really anything interesting to say? I mean, what? There was chaos in the streets. You heard gunshots. People were running and screaming, and that's it. I mean, it might be an interesting interview, but I don't know if it'd be worth a whole video on it. But I guess message me on Twitter about it. James Russell says, you could never defeat a duelist with talent. That is true. I've beaten Digibro, I've beaten Asperger, and I've beaten Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! In Yu-Gi-Oh! But I've never faced anybody with true talent before, so I'd probably get creamed. Probably get cream-manned. Antoine Kudo says, have you considered bringing back Monkey Week? Yeah, I actually have. I was going to do it this upcoming July, but I just have so many other things I'm working on. Monkey Week, for those of you who don't know, is just a week out of the year where I post a different monkey-related review every single day. And I have a whole bunch of ideas for the next one, but I just don't have time to do it really right now. Maybe I'll do it like in September or something. Maybe it won't be in July again, like it was last time. This is ABR just got a $100 donation streaming your shit. Hey, that's great. I hope that's true. I hope Asperger gets a shit ton of money because he needs to save up that fucking money so he can move here, so then I can use and abuse him to be in all my videos for free. I need his ass to get money. Big Red Eyes. There it is. Big Red Eye says, Big Red Eye sightings of the north of the state describe a bipedal creature covered with hair from head to toe. But what witnesses in Sussex County? Is this supposed to be like a Bigfoot reference? What are you fucking talking about? Do you like Ed, Edd n Eddy? Says Luke Jeff. Yeah, I watched Ed, Edd n Eddy all the time. I watched it up until it ended. Even I watched the movie when it first aired on the show. I really liked Ed, Edd n Eddy. Mumkey's and my waifu. Would Elliot make a decent serial killer? I don't think he's really that talented or sneaky. I mean, he killed his 3 Asian roommates by stabbing them to death, but then he sort of freaked out and ruined his whole plan and did his retribution day a day early because he was freaking out about it. So I don't think he has the wherewithal to be a serial killer. I think he's stuck being a spree killer for his no matter what simulation you stick him into. Malleable Tick, have you been watching the new Steins Gate? Also, why is Mikaze Kurisu best girl? I didn't know there was a new Steins Gate. Is it bad? Why would they make a new Steins Gate? It was fine the way it was. Is it like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood where they fixed it or something? And Kurisu, yeah, she's pretty good. Sheiklis H. McMillan says, do you have a shrine dedicated to Elliot under your bathroom sink? And are you creating future Elliot Sama content? I don't have a shrine to Elliot. I do have a waifu pillow of him, though, in my cuck shed. And I, unfortunately, for most of you, maybe you might be upset to hear this, but I think I'm only going to do one more Elliot Rodger video unless I get a really good idea for more in the future. And I just want to do like one final big Elliot Rodger documentary talking about everything so far, like a little summary and my final thoughts on the whole thing. Because really, I think I've said everything I wanted to say. And like every video I've made is something I genuinely wanted to talk about. So now if I keep making Elliot Rodger videos, they're just going to be like forced. And I don't want to force it, because I've already made 50 videos about it. So I think I've got one more good one in the tank. And then otherwise, I think they'll start losing their quality. And I don't want to make shitty Elliot Rodger videos. Come on. Let's see. What did you do with the hot sauce I bought you? If you're talking about the chocolate scorpion pepper sauce or something, I had Rusty Cage and Asperger try it when they were at my house, but I haven't really eaten with it yet. But it is very fucking hot. It is very hot. Malleable Tick says it takes place in an alternative timeline in which Okabe failed to save Kurisu. Oh, shit. Oh, that sounds really cool, actually. I'll watch that. Watch 23B and you'll understand. Yeah, I would watch that. That sounds depressing as shit. Yeah, cool. Maybe it is good. Seth says, if 20 people comment gay, I'll become a Patreon. Well, I guess it's up to the people now. It's beyond my control. But I do see a lot of gays, so I think you're stuck becoming a Patreon now. Will Talk Time with Mumkey ever resume? Probably. I just haven't felt like doing it in the last couple months. If people really want it to come back, it will, but I don't know. I really lost the passion for it. I've been losing passion for a lot of things lately. It's been a real trouble. Hi, this is the BK team. We need your help on our crusade against Russia for Gay Pride Month. Death to the homie phones. Dace Volt, how do you pronounce that? Dace Volt? I don't know. I don't speak whatever that language is. Yeah, I'll help you out against the homie phones. Well, looks like there's 1,000 people saying gay in the chat. What happened to Asperger and his crew? I thought Asperger was trying to ruin this. What's going on? He's supposed to be in here ruining it. Asperger's mad that I ignored his call. Sorry, buddy. I don't have a way to stream your Discord call. I didn't even know you were calling. Mumkey, have you heard of Don't Starve Together? It's 10 out of 10. I swear it's my favorite game of all time. It's 50% off on Steam. I actually think somebody sent it to me on Steam, and I haven't even downloaded it yet. But if you say it's good, maybe I'll play it. When Asperger moves here, we're going to start doing a whole bunch of Let's Plays together. So maybe if that's a 2-player game, as the title would suggest, maybe we'll play that together. Chiquiles H. McMillan says, how do I get my previous $5 donation back? And he tips. Then he donated $5 to ask. Well, sorry, buddy. I don't know. I think if you donate another $50, it'll automatically give you all the money back. Jim just posted a video about SCP and the gays. Yeah, there's a new Mr. Medicare video out. I guess everybody go watch that. Sheepover says ABR made more money than you. That's fine. I'm glad that ABR is making more money. He needs that money more than I do. I just made $10,000 selling books. He needs the money way more than I fucking do. He's a fucking he's a NEET. He doesn't have a job. He's not going to school. He literally just fucking sits in his parents' house and streams all day. He needs the fucking money. Skylar Ernest for $5 says, thoughts on Randy Stare? Good source of memes, my man. Also, will you read the entirety of Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard for me if I donate $1,000? Yeah, my dude, if you donate $1,000, I'll do a fucking L. Ron Hubbard audiobook. You better... I'll do almost anything for $1,000. Are you kidding me? As for my thoughts on Randy Stare, man, like... I'm such a one-note spree killer. I'm so dead set focused on Elliot Rodger. And when the Randy Stare stuff came out, I was just overwhelmed with information because he has like hundreds of hours of shitty animations and videos and diaries and shit. It was way too much for me to even begin to dissect. And I tried to ignore it as much as I could just because I didn't want to dive that deep into another one of these things. But from everything I've seen, Randy Stare is fucking hilarious. Just a Paper Bag says, Despacito. I heard that's a pretty good song. Hangman says, by the way, check out a game called Amped Guard. You might like it. I got a whole bunch of games I'm supposed to play tonight, evidently. I'm really not that much of a gamer, folks. It's hard to make me enjoy a game because I'm... If it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, I generally don't care that much. If it's a computer game, I'm not very good at doing the WASD mouse combo. So if I can't plug in a PlayStation controller, I'm going to be fucked. The people want Mumkey's Anime Reviews episode 0 before the Retribution. What, so like videos of Jimmy as a little kid watching anime? I don't know about that. Become a Randy Stares expert. There's so many other people doing it though. Like I'm already the internet's #1 Elliot Rodger expert. Can't I graduate with that title? Do I really need to go for a second major here at Spree Killer University? Mumkey, how important is money to you over a job you love? Oh, that's a tough one. Man, it's gonna sound fucking generic as hell to say you only live once, but boy howdy is that the truth. You really want to waste your entire life at a job you hate? Man, and I know most people, like 99% of people, don't have a choice. You have to work at a job that you hate just to live. But that's the most depressing shit I can think of, is to do something you hate every day because you're forced to. And that fucking sucks. If there's a job that you know you would love, I'd say do everything you can to try to get that job. Because otherwise, you're just going to be so goddamn miserable. It's not even worth living. You might as well just actually kill yourself. I mean, to be honest. I'd rather be dead than stuck working at a job that I hate. Monkey, how to overcome numbness of depression. How to overcome the numbness of depression. You got to find something to distract yourself from the depression. You got to find like a game that you really like, or a show to watch, or make some friends in a Discord server. Because sitting around thinking about the depression is not going to make it go away. You got to think about anything else. And that's really hard to do. But unfortunately, it's the only thing I can think of. Bob says, in your opinion, were Elliot's actions justified? No. Killing random people is never justified. Believe it or not, folks. I think if, like, he only wanted to kill Sumaya, then it would be more justified because she actually actively did things in his eyes that ruined his life. But wanting to kill random people on the street for something that they didn't do, that's straight up retarded. And that's why I don't really feel any sympathy for Elliot's crime. I feel empathy for him as a person, but like, I cannot justify those actions at all. Big Red Eyes says, like SCP. Yeah, he's so upset. Did your friend make this fucking game? Will there be more Tom and Mumkey's Suicide Perch? I really wanted to meet Tom. We were going to go down to Atlanta, Georgia, and to hang out with Ben Saint and his girlfriend, Jackie, and Tom Oliver. I was going to make him show up, and we were going to film a live-action Suicide Perch podcast. But then 3 days before we were supposed to go to Atlanta, Jackie and Ben fucking broke up. And I said, well, I guess we're not going now. So maybe I'll end up going down to Atlanta. Me and Sheep will go visit Jackie, and maybe we'll convince Tom to show up. I don't know. But I would like to do more episodes with Tom. Unfortunately, they always get demonetized because the word suicide is in the title. So it's kind of just like a big waste of our time. How do I buy the bonus episodes of the ISMA podcast? Good fucking question, man. I don't even have them anymore. Like, they still appear on the channel, but you can't purchase them. I think you can only view them if you've already purchased them before. And I have no way of downloading it and re-uploading it for free, and I don't have it on my computer. So as far as I'm concerned, like there's no way to get the bonus episodes. Even I can't get them. They just exist in a fucking void. Would you ever want to play Elliot in a movie? Hell yeah. If some director was making an Elliot Rodger movie, and for some reason he wanted to cast me, even though I'm not even the same race, I would love to play Elliot Rodger in a movie. That'd be fun. That'd be lots of fun. Is there a reason you're not exclusively telling people you're alive and not actually saying anything besides that over and over? I don't know what that means, Duck Rotation. Maybe I'm too drunk to even understand the question. But that sounded like a bunch of gibberish to me. Did you get my entry for the contest? I actually have not checked my I'm currently doing an art contest, if you don't know. And I have not checked the entries ever since I announced it. I'm going to check them all on the day that they're due. Monkey, can you please do your screaming voice while reading this? It's my greatest fetish. Thanks. There you go. Would you want to play a game about the YouTube universe? No. No. Opinions on Count Dankula. He literally did nothing wrong. And if you think he did, you're wrong. When's the next Fortnite Let's Play? I've never played Fortnite in my life. I'd probably be terrible at it. I'd probably get 360 no-scoped by a bunch of 12-year-old noobs. Did you read that letter Reactor sent? I didn't know he sent me a letter. Where's it at? I don't know about that. What is the subject of the drawing competition? I might do some work. It is it's to make me a new profile picture for YouTube. So yeah, that's it. You can get as creative as you want. Have you seen Elliot Rodger's sister? Yeah, you better fucking believe I've seen Elliot Rodger's sister. Georgia's hot as hell. Man, I just fucking go Google Georgia Rodger. She's got some hot pics up, even on the front page of Google. Mumkey Jones, is this a sentence or a question? Seems to be a question, my friend, because there's a question mark and it starts with is. Mumkey, do you know about that incel that ran for Congress last year? He had far out ideas. No, I don't know about that. Sounds interesting, though. I bet an incel would make for a great congressman. Hey, Mumkey, what level of cuck is E-Rich in person? I'm assuming he's a solid 99% with the 1% being fat. Believe it or not, I try to actively avoid talking about politics and things with my friends when we're not recording a debate podcast. So E-Rich is not as big of a cuck in person. We unless Asperger is there to provoke him, we typically talk about things that we actually are happy about and enjoy, and we don't get into stupid-ass arguments. Mumkey, what happened to the Elliot Rodger book? All I can say is, it's not available anymore, and it never will be again. So if you have a copy, congrats. Yeah, you're one of the only people who will ever have it. And and it's gone forever. It evaporated from existence. It's a tragedy. FDV production says, if you could spend a day, so many Elliot Rodger questions. If you could spend a day with Elliot Rodger, what would you do, and what do you think you talk about? So am I going back in time to before he did the shooting? Because in which case I'd probably try to befriend him and prevent him from committing a mass shooting. If this is some sort of like weird I go to heaven and meet him thing, I guess we would talk about he'd probably want to know what sex is like, and I could probably tell him. I could ask him about playing World of Warcraft. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I know everything I need to know about him. I don't know if you're burned out on Nuzlocke, but you should do a randomizer. That way you can actually mean it when you do your shitty show me plays again meme. I am not burned out on Nuzlocke. I'm just trying to space them out because they take a shit ton of editing and recording. Nuzlocke I put more effort into than my actual main channel videos. And unfortunately, my gaming channel gets like 1,000 views per video on average. So they're just really not worth the effort right now, because they don't get enough views, and my gaming channel makes like almost no money at all. So every video on there is just like a big waste of my time, but I just do it because it's fun. and there's a few hundred people who really enjoy it. But yeah, my next Nuzlocke, I probably will do a randomizer. I haven't done Gen 4 yet, so maybe I'll do a Pokemon Pearl randomizer or something for my next Nuzlocke. Don't expect it until maybe like this fall or something. Just a Paper Bag says, very epic. Thank you, Paper Bag. That is very epic. What do you know? Mumkey, do you hate black people? If I hate black people, then I'm definitely living in the wrong neighborhood because I'm legitimately the only Caucasian on my entire street. Even Sheepover is half Mexican. I'm the only the only pure blood. I live in a very black neighborhood. Have you seen your page on Encyclopedia Dramatica? No, I haven't. I imagine it's pretty terrible. I didn't even know I had one. It probably doxes all my information and everything, which will be fun. Encyclopedia Dramatica. I didn't know I had one. I guess I'll read it to all of us if I have one. I know that I was quoted in like the Digibro one, but I don't think I have one of my own. No, I don't even have an Encyclopedia Dramatica page from what I'm seeing. I'm when you search Mumkey Jones Encyclopedia Dramatica, it just pulls up Digibro's one because I come up on the Digibro one a whole lot. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Fear Matar says $100 challenge me on Cooking Mama. I've never played Cooking Mama, but I guess if you want to come over, we can do a challenge together. I didn't know Encyclopedia Dramatica was still around, honestly. It's kind of not. I think it's like just a mirror of what the website used to be. I don't know if you can even still edit it or not. And the one I just tried to go to, Cloudflare fucked up, so maybe it's not even up anymore. It was a good website. I used to have a lot of fun on Encyclopedia Dramatica. Used to do a lot of reaction videos to like fucked up gore and stuff when I was in high school. And I think we did one on the offended page, which is probably the best part of the website. Sheepover is a trap. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't debate you on that one. She is gay too. Hey, what's up, Mumkey? It's me, the one who made that book project about you. Would you say it's Kino? Yeah, some high school kid did a book project presentation over the Triflers to his class, and it was very surreal to hear him giving a book presentation to a group of teenagers about my school shooter book. And evidently he said he got sent to the office about it. So that's funny. Megathai, would you have a peaceful discussion with Digibro on his Discord? About what? Peaceful discussion about what? I don't think either one of us has anything to say to the other guy anymore. I'm not interested in a single thing that he's up to. I don't give a fuck about his new age video method of talking into the camera while putting random like Windows Movie Maker effects. Oh, like the kind of shit that I would make in 2004. Those are his videos now. He's just talking into the camera while putting crazy filters and effects over it. I don't give a shit about those videos. I don't care about his analysis of anime or any of that shit. So I wouldn't even have anything to talk to him about. And he'd probably just try to silence me anyway. Sheepover just said she wants kids. I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. Capitalism was a good concept, but failed in execution. What are your thoughts? I mean, it's going pretty well so far, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not an expert on how things are going. What is your skincare routine? It's not a great one. It's not a great one. I still break out all the time because all I do is eat chicken wings. So I guess my recommendation would be stop consuming so much dairy like I do. Stop eating nothing but deep fried chicken wings, and maybe you'll be fine. Just a Paper Bag says, see you later, Mumkey. I'm going to go watch gay Hitler hentai. Well, have fun with that, Paper Bag. I hope you enjoy it. It sounds... I might actually stop the stream so I can go indulge in similar hentai myself. Do they actually have gay Hitler hentai? I imagine that they do. I think that the Japanese are pretty obsessed with Hitler since they were all best friends back in the day. Would you talk to Victor again? Yeah, I mean, if Victor wanted to hang out, I would go hang out with Victor. I think Victor's a really cool guy. I've got absolutely no problem with Victor whatsoever. I think he's great. Do you breathe through your nose or through your mouth when you sleep? I'm probably a mouth breather, actually. I'm not sure though. Would you start a gay relationship with Jumkey? Maybe that would have stopped his mass shooting. He's wanted to get laid. Maybe I could have fucked him. Maybe that'll be the upcoming plot. Is that I go back in time to fuck him. Maybe that's how it'll actually end. Who knows? I haven't written the ending yet. Who knows where it's going? Mumkey, I must confess, I'm in love with a man. Wait, what? This man is named God. Does that make me gay for God, Mumkey? Let me now, you atheist Mumkey. No, I think God wants you to be gay for him. So if anything, you're just fulfilling God's will. I imagine God wants you to suck his big hairy ball sack when you go to heaven, and it's probably considered straight up there. Munchie is my favorite PCP member. Are you on good terms with him? I think we're on good terms. We both follow each other on Twitter, and I like Munchie. He was one of the only guys who actually stood up for me when they were kicking me out. So I imagine we're on good terms. Roy Earl says, Mumkey, would you consider doing a video on Georgia? No, I have no desire to make a video about Elliot Rodgers' sister. There's nothing to say other than that she's really fucking hot. And I can imagine how upset he was when he heard Samuel plunging his penis into his sister's vagina. Okay, I think I'm about to end the stream real quick. So I'll go for like maybe another 3 minutes because I was only going to do this for an hour, and I think this has gone on a little longer than an hour. God doesn't have a gender, so it's not gay. Wrong! God made man in his image, so I think God is a man. You'll have to... Some preacher will have to back me up on that one. Rusty said that he'd make a video about punishing you because of the spicy wing thing. Whatever happened to that? That was his plan, but then once he got here, he sort of forgot. He was supposed to like make a getting revenge on Mumkey Jones video, but then he never did. And we just made the Wheel of Punishment, and then I won. So he didn't really get revenge at all, and I think he forgot all about it, which is whatever. Mumkey Jones, or Mr. Jones, I don't feel so good. I'm so fucking hyped for Avengers 4. I can't wait. I wish it was out right now, because I want to see it so goddamn bad. The Ascending Apothecon, should I shoot up my ex's place? No, nobody should shoot up any place except for a gun range at the targets. That's it. All right. I was trying to leave, but this guy threw in $5. Who will win, KSI or Logan Paul? I hope Logan Paul wins because that'll piss off more people, I think. I'm at the point where I just want Logan Paul to succeed because everybody hates him so much. Man, I'm a contrarian who wants to see as many people as possible be upset. Okay, everybody, it's been fun. Thanks for tuning in to the Drunk Sunday Night Monkey stream. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll start streaming more often on this channel because it certainly gets a lot more attention than the other channels. Adios.